Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of this series. For those who don't know, this video is part of a collection of videos, so make sure you check out the entire playlist by clicking the card in the top right corner. Otherwise, you may be a bit confused about what's going on. For those that are less confused, welcome back. I'm sure everyone has lost track, so in summary, we've died 215 times so far, we've crashed only 10 times, and we've had sex with 10 different people. Our overall goal for this run was to complete the base game while only having one hit point. Our goal for this stream was to find locations. Once again, the rules for this run are: number 1, we could not wear any armor or clothing whatsoever. Number 2, we could not have any companions in our party unless the game forces us to have them to continue. Number 3, we were not allowed to execute VATs whatsoever. Number 4, we had to find every location in the base game if it could be reached. And number 5, we must have sex with everyone we possibly could. Now that the goals are set and the rules are clear, let's rock and roll. We started where we last left off, at the Gunrunners. From there, we fast-traveled to Ruby Hill Mine. When we arrived, a bighorner was directly next to us and ended up getting us before we could react. So instead, we fast-traveled to Jacobstown. When we arrived, we decided to have ourselves a little bit of a smoke before we... And a mantis killed us. A great way to start the stream. So we went to Jacobstown and took out the mantis and made our way to Ruby Hill Mine, only to remember that Silver Peak was the one that we actually wanted to go to. You heard that correctly. We were going back to Silver Peak Mine to clear it for no particular reason. This time, though, we had mercy on our side. We lobbed nades from the entrance into the cavern that they inhabited, till eventually we entered the hidden status, killing every single one of them by the entrance. We moved forward a bit and noticed a couple of them were still alive further in the cave. We shot at them and fell back, but they rushed us and killed us before we could even cripple a wing. So we pushed further into the depths of the cave, hoping to get them with the riot shotgun. The Cazador flanked us and got us before we could even get a shot off, though. On our next attempt, we got to the point where there was only one left and we were hidden from them. So I shot a grenade to aggro it, and the grenade was a bit too close and we got ourselves. On our final attempt, we killed every last Cazador and got the hell out of that cave. We fast-traveled to Good Springs from there so that we could find some locations to the northwest. While traveling, we crashed! When we got back in, we found Tribal Village and noped the hell out of there. We made our way to Bonnie Springs and started to snipe the Viper gang members that were there. While sniping them, a Cazador snuck up behind us. We panicked and we shot the ground in front of us with explosive rounds. So we killed the Cazadors and sniped the gang leaders till there were only 2 left that we did not notice. We waltzed into town without a care in the world until we were dead. So we sniped the remaining 2 gang members and left to find other locations, one of them being Vault 19. This vault has a quest with the Powder Gangers to clear the bottom of the vault. While exploring under the vault, we had 2 geckos left to kill down there. While moving to the first gecko to take it out, we opened a door and we died. This death confused me. I thought at first that the gecko shot his fire while I was opening the door, but after examining frame by frame, I noticed the back leg of a Night Stalker come into view during the death scene. I did not remember there being Night Stalkers in this cave. Either way, we forgot to quick save, so we had to clear every single gecko once again, as well as the Night Stalkers. Once we cleared the cave, we leveled up. The stats that we chose are on screen right now. After that, we found a couple of locations, went to a couple of places, eventually ending up in the south part of Fiend's territory, which I thought that I had cleared already. We were passing by Violet's encampment when one of her dogs was still alive and got us. We took care of the dog and found the gas station right by her encampment. And then we fast traveled out of there to find some more locations. While doing this, we crashed! Loading back in, we made our way to Brewer's Bootlegging, which was filled with Cazadors. Our first attempt, we tried Mercy, but we shot too close to the ground and blew ourselves up. Next, we tried the anti-material rifle, but there were too many of them and they overwhelmed us. After that, we tried Mercy again from a very far distance away, but one of them rushed us and we died. Finally, we decided to use some cheese. We found a spot on the cliffside that I thought was safe from cazadors. From there, we shot nades at them. A cazador actually managed to go around and climb the cliff, then fall down right next to the ledge that I was on, and got me. Finally, I decided to launch one grenade and back up, letting them come to us one by one, instead of all at once. This actually worked, and I killed them with Mercy as they came down the hill. We jumped on top of the shack. Here I knew I was safe from cazadors. From the roof, we lobbed nades over the hill to some nearby cazadors till they were all dead. This was the last location that we needed to find in the Mojave. With that, we decided to end stream there. In total, we died only 13 times, crashed twice, and didn't have sex with anyone. Cutthroat hasn't had the best of luck with love so far, but maybe she would find someone she fancies in the big empty. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Twitch. Also, please don't forget to leave a comment about what you think of the run so far. I would love to hear what all of you have to think and say. Also, we have a Patreon page now. One day I would love to make content for you fine folk full time. So every bit helps me reach that dream, as well as help me find time to make these videos and stream. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting, and I hope to see you all in the next stream or in the comment section down below. A special thanks goes out to tobirevblackfire for sharing his talents, the folks over at EFAP for motivation, the Mitton squad for inspiration, and every one of you Twitch and Patreon subs for your continued support. You guys are the absolute best. Keep rocking and rolling, and peace out.